guys? It is officially September call-up day. I was very wrong about what date it was when I was finishing up the last episode. I said something like July or August. It is September. We're going to call up a successful player that hopefully can help the team out. Let's see. He's good against righties. He's actually not too bad against lefties. We could call him up. Sal Stewart needs to work on some stuff. Collier also needs to. I'm really waiting for him to pick up his bat. He's supposed to be one of the best Reds freaking, what you call them, prospects. We're still looking for, Pap is a 76. Not great average-wise. Will Brennan's good average-wise. I'm just looking for a guy that we don't have a right fielder in AAA. Let's actually make that guy be Allen. But seriously, let's go check out this roster. I think he's an easy choice. Move him to the MLB. We're going to move possibly a pitcher. Chase Burns, Aguiar, Will Brennan is batting 276. Well, how many pitchers do we have? This is something you need to know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Phillips is still here. Hancock is honestly, I'm not sure why that's why. The only reason I have Keaton Wynn still freaking starting is his record. He is insane. 13-4. Today's a Hunter Green Day, and he's only 7-8, which is super underwhelming for a guy you want as your ace. But we're second in terms of speed. All right, I'll stop lollygagging. We're gonna go with either Chase. Let's go with. We have enough pitchers. We're gonna go with Will Brennan. Or should we go? Yeah, I think we will. Outfield wise, do we want? We have another first baseman now. We have two of those, two of those, two of those. Edwin Arroyo. I don't think we. I'm gonna do it. Is he listed in the top here? No. It really wants us to do a pitcher. The top three are pitchers. Then it's DeLauder, who is not batting great in AAA. We're gonna leave him down there. Do we really want? Which one of these guys do we want? Petty, Aguiar, or Burns? Let's look again. Let's look. We've got Burns, who's got a 337, 185. Yeah, we're going Burns. Move to MLB. Now we're gonna have another. Oh, did I lie? It's a Singer day. It's not Hunter day. Singer's doing not so great either. I mean, he's not bad. But you really want your top two pitchers to be doing better. And both of them are doing worse than the bottom three. I mean, that's crazy. Hancock is... And Wynn. We got a bunch of pitchers now. You think this will be good? I really want Monk to be good enough to call up next year. Did we lose 2 games in a row? No, we won. One of them. Tied that series. Or no, that's a 3-game series. Won it. Good. Now we're going to be starting a series against Colorado. Check our pitching rotation. Burns? You really think that you would want Burns as a... He's going to be a good starter. We're going to have him right now not starting. But he's a good fill-in, especially if a starter gets hurt. I think Burns will be just great. Let's actually see his stamina. Stamina 75. It's better than Wynn's stamina. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Hancock is 70. He's got 72. Phillips is I'm surprised he's still on the roster. But we're gonna use Singer, of course. Anybody want a day off? No, he's on fire. Nobody who's on fire is gonna have a day off. Which means we're gonna give Friedel the day off. He's cold, actually. He's only 242 now. That's insanity. He was batting in the 270s the last time we saw him. Baldwin. What's his stats against righties? 62 and 61. What's Stevenson? 74 and 60. All right, you know who we're picking. Ellie's going to lead off. Lux, Naylor, Hampson, Robert. Fraley is 6th. Honestly, I don't like Kevin Fraley so far down. I don't want to hear anything about Christian Javier unless he hits a home run on me. Then I'll probably feel sorry. Man, they're sticking with this guy. Guys, you guys suck. So just freaking... just trade him away and try to rebuild. And we can't hit the strike zone. I'm just kind of venting because I don't want him on base. But it's about to happen. Oh, wow, he didn't swing with that. I placed it really badly. I love Singer's command. He's not actually that fast. He's an 86 now. He used to be in the 90s.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now.
Well, I guess the Reds game's starting early.
He's their team leader in home
got changed to 5'10".
I
didn't know you could bump it up so. That's really, really unfortunate for
it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change
people who are going to the game that
very quickly. So watch out when
live far away. Curtis Mead is about to make me regret talking about real Reds baseball. Oh, goodness, here we go. Stevenson takes care of it, and that's 2 down. Brady Singer has worked through the first 2, but he's already at 13 pitches. And Nolan Jones is definitely on with a double. I don't think Butler's going to get that in there on time. I wonder what guys we're going to be looking to trade next year that we can't afford to sign. I have those 3 that we can't sign still on the team because I want to be able to sign them, and maybe we can give them arbitration deals. Oh, that's big. That could be dangerous. Fraley's taking his best route ever, and he got there. All right, Ellie, bring us a base hit. Batting 281. That is not a base hit. I can't see from here exactly what averages people are working with, but I don't see any in the 3s. Wait, do I see it? Never mind. I thought that was a 314, but it looks like a 244 for Robert. Another foul ball on a high fastball. His strike zone's so hard to freaking guess because that looked like a ball, but he is tall, so he can also do that. That's a contact swing, and it is 1-0. Leadoff home run for the Reds. Really hoping we can keep doing that to Colorado. Majestic off the bat. Boom. That was huge. All right, 2-2 count already to Lux. That is grounded. Run your heart out. He couldn't do it. All right, that's grounded out. 1 down. All right, Josh Naylor batting 3rd today. Will pop out. Man, he's just struggling this year. He's got a bunch of home runs, so I mean, you can only ask so much of a guy. But yeah, he's got a bunch of them. Hampson's in the 240s. Can't hold it back. Honestly, that was totally my fault. Not his at all. He's only at 17 pitches after a leadoff home run. But it was our only hit of the inning. He's only at 18. Relax. Jeez Louise, that's a good pitch. I don't think I did, but that was a perfect pitch in there.
So in now for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar.
All right, he's at... See, I was at 18 at the end of the inning. They didn't say nothing about mine. Was it just the fact that they gave up a home run? struck him out.
Came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way.
All right, we're faced with 5, 6, and 7. The 5-hole struck out. Now Yanquiel Fernandez with a 200 average.
3-1.
But he's looking like he might be on right now. Tyler Locklear's next. He doesn't swing, and he is in fact on. Was not trying to throw that outside the zone.
Getting ready to
Some
hit.
pretty quick speed, but Ellie takes it to second himself and ends the inning.
And we're back.
Now we'll have Luis Robert Jr. batting 244. Man, I really want his bat to do better. That's going to bloop out there. He should be there. I was hoping that would die early, but it didn't. It kept going.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right
Hoping you
there.
can say
That
die
front
early in
shoulder
terms of,
coming open instead
you know,
of staying
a
closed.
baseball. Oh, get through there. Oh my
That's
gosh, that's the
gonna
second
be
time in 2 days.
up the middle the other way
Or
with
2
some
episodes.
authority instead
Little
of a fly out to
blooper that
back.
got caught by the third baseman off of his bat. And that's going to be fielded. Not something we should have swung at, and that's a really quick inning. A really quick inning.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Big
I don't know who it's talking about, but I hope it wasn't me.
Elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up.
A guy
especially
with
that
49 runs scored is second on the team, and it's
right side,
September.
Naylor. And he takes it himself for the out.
What does
And
first
here's the
place
catcher,
have?
Drew Romo.
All right, Romo.
That's
Inside. That fastball is just not finding the zone right now. See if this fastball, the sinker, can.
Oh, great stop.
That's a great stop. He's got time. He'll set his feet and throw, and it is a beautiful play.
So the Rockies
Let's hopefully,
lineup turns over.
I mean, I
Next
will
to hit for the
absolutely take his home
Rockies,
run in the
Brendan
first inning,
Doyle.
but let's hope that
First offering
we
is
can get Ellie on and stealing bases today. I actually love stealing
On the
bases in
ground
this
at
game,
third, Hampson.
because I've never really been able to successfully do it in games past. Even with people with like 99 speed, the catcher would always just bomb them out regardless.
Still behind by
It's kind of frustrating.
set for the bottom of the third.
But now-
Stepping in, Heston Kjerstad.
I just feel like I've always got a chance to reach. No matter who it is. I can steal bases with Friedel. I could even do it before I upped his speed. Oh, good Lord, Kjerstad. That was on me. I'm not going to blame him for that.
And now, Tyler Stevenson.
All right, Tyler.
Pitch misses there.
Oh, goodness,
Now
thanks,
two
Sam.
balls and a strike.
I apologize for saying the Lord's name in vain on Kjerstad's at bat. Not what I want to be, and I want to keep my episodes clean, and
One
I'm
out, bases empty.
sure some of you don't appreciate when people say that stuff. So
And that one is
good walk for Stevenson. Let's get
Pretty easy walk right
back
there.
into our
Last pitch
baseball
wasn't even much to
mindset,
think
and
about.
now we'll have Ellie De La Cruz, who has already homered,
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De
and
La
there's only
Cruz.
been him and oh my goodness, oh my goodness, that is that's back-to-back home runs for De La Cruz. He is absolutely on a roll. 24th homer of the year.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
I mean,
Always
it's
scary
a-
for a
they already
pitcher
did celebrate a
when
home run.
take a fastball down the
And it was
middle
the same
and
guy the
hit
last
the
time, too.
field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball just hit hard.
That time.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit.
All right, Luxie hit a ground ball out. He'll pop out this time. I'm going to see if I can get the grand slam of outs from Lux today. We've got the ground out. We've got the pop out. I'm just kidding. I'm going to try to get a hit next time.
Bases empty.
2 down.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Josh Naylor.
Oh, too early on the slider. Off-speed stuff really gets me sometimes.
Impressive production lately. Bases
Hey, he's in the
empty,
he's the high
runs are
250s
in.
now. He's
Here
really been on
comes back
fire.
to the third.
Outside.
Next pitch is outside.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances.
Ain't
now,
that the
he's
truth?
showing us
All
why
right,
he's
full
lasted in the big leagues.
count. Hard hit. That one probably should have been ball 4, but we will take the hit instead.
And And that extends the inning.
with a 3-0 lead already. That is our third hit of the day because we've
Garrett Hampson
got a 2-run
now at
homer.
the plate.
Obviously, you saw it, so I don't know why I'm saying it.
The 1-1.
That is
Flips the corner.
pretty good strike. Pretty good.
But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient.
Oh,
in
no,
terms
he
of
has
pitch
not.
count. Oh, that's a
But they jinxed
strikeout,
me, and I kind of
and
jinxed
that'll
myself
take
by
the
answering,
inning.
so whoops.
Cincinnati plates a pair on
Ellie,
this homer.
absolutely
It's
on
now
fire
3-0.
today. 2 home
It's
runs.
Major League
He is
Baseball
2 out of 3 hits, and they've both been home runs.
Back here at the ballpark.
2 out of
let's
3
check out the
hits,
latest news
all
from
3
around the league.
RBIs. That is
Swing
a
and a
foul
foul
ball
back,
to
and that's out of play.
Curtis Mead.
Stays
Kyle
alive.
Tucker's on Seattle. Is he really on Seattle? I think that's I think he's actually on Seattle.
And
Okay,
swing
good
and a
pitch
miss.
there.
One gone
Struck
here.
him out. How many strikeouts is
Pitch
that
right
today?
there. I mean, he's attacking a location
Second.
that this guy at the plate
What inning
tends
is
to
it?
have trouble with.
It's the
And
4th.
there's
Okay,
just
let's
so
get some.
much information
Let's
in
get some
this day and
Ks.
age.
That's
Sometimes too
good.
much
That's cool too.
information, but the guys that can take that
Good job,
information, process it,
Hampson.
then
Trapping
go
that
out there,
one.
Boog, and
Nolan Jones
execute
pops
the
out. Was
pitch,
he the one that
right after that
doubled
hitter and get the
or something?
result that they were
It's
anticipating.
a full count.
That's
Simon
really good
Griffin. We're
pitching right
throwing
there.
a
It's good
sweeper
job
on a
of
full
the
count.
pitcher and the catcher.
And he takes the
And there's a rocket
ball
into the
and
outfield.
shoots it
First and hustling for second.
into the gap.
Throw into second.
Absolutely no chance of getting him right there. That's the second
Seems like
double
he got
of the day
exactly
for
what he was
Colorado.
looking for right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that.
I know, I made a mistake. Honestly, I'm not sure what I was thinking.
The bat to it like he did that time.
Oh, goodness. Foul
Plays
ball.
that
What's
one
his
away,
pitch count?
Still 1-2.
60? 63.
Up the
Ellie making all sorts of good plays. Hey, he's got time. He got him.
middle, and he has thrown 4 shutout.
Well done.
Back here
All
in
right, now we'll have
Cincinnati, ready to
Luis
go. Bottom
Robert
4.
Jr.
Leading off, Luis
0
Robert
for
Jr.
1 today.
The next offer
Way to
misses,
wait on
and
that
it's
one to
2-1.
make its move. Oh,
Late
that's
on
a
that
beautiful
fastball.
pitch. I couldn't
I think you're
leave
off
that one
speed.
down there. That's a good pitch. All right, now it's 2-2. Hard hit. That's going to be a ground out, though, I believe, unless they throw him off the bag, which they do not.
One out in the bottom
I
of the
shouldn't have swung, but it was like
Lead
right
now for the
there. It was
Reds,
right
Jake
there we
Fraley.
had to. Fraley's 0 for 1.
line
And it's
drive,
another
makes
line
the grab,
drive.
and
Next, he's going to
it's
line drive
It's never fun
out
going
to
back in
the
dugout
second
after
baseman.
hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some
Confirmed. You
high
heard it
fives.
here.
When you make great contact, you feel like you've done
Outside.
everything right. But in
2
this
outs.
game of baseball,
Butler
not everything
is
in your
0
control.
for 1. Yep,
Two
0
down,
for 1.
nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late that time,
Holy
it's strike 2.
crap, what a strike at the top of the zone. That's a bummer. Fouls that one off.
2-2.
At bat continues. Was not really close to making actual good contact on that pitch. There we go, right up the middle, right next to the second base bag, and Lawrence is on.
And that keeps the inning going.
You love to see it.
Now it's the
Now we'll
Reds
have
DH,
Heston
Heston
Kjerstad. 0 for 1 himself.
1-1 now.
And
the
he's 0 for
ground,
2.
right
They might go to
side,
second, they
Freeman.
might go to first. They go short way to second, and they'll get him.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters
I want
have
you to
performed up to
shush
this point.
about pitcher's duel. It's 3-0.
Fouled off 2-2.
I get it. We only have 3 hits. So theoretically, you would think that Colorado's not doing too badly, pitching-wise.
And now the first baseman, Tyler Locklear.
But I wouldn't call this a battle. We're oh my goodness, I should shush. I should shush. Big smack by Tyler Locklear. I've misplaced the heck out of that pitch. There's nobody to blame but myself. All right, now we're gonna go with the changeup. Change him up. Ooh, that's gonna be caught. I was wondering if it'd be a short hop or a catch, and it is a catch. Drew Romo.
And now 2-1.
All right.
Two down, base is empty, but
Ellie
one
is going to
run
bat in the next inning,
across
at
the
least
top of the
I
fifth.
believe. Ooh, hard hit. Speaking of Ellie. They'll get him. That's the third out. They get one, which, I mean, It's Colorado, so you always
And
hate to
welcome
watch
back
them
the
get runs,
ballpark.
but
And now
it
Tyler
happens.
Stevenson.
He's got to walk. He's got
In
a
the
hard
air,
hit
center
out.
field.
That's
Doyle
not getting
sizing
out.
this one up
You wish it
and
would,
makes the grab.
but it won't.
One up, one
Now,
down.
the man who has homered
So
twice
batting
today
order
already.
turns over.
There's a
Ellie
1
Dylan
and
Cruz,
2 count.
The next to hit for the Reds. That
It
one the other
is
way.
lined
Takes it
to
in for the out.
shortstop. I was hoping it
That
would line
swing right
over him.
there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit,
Nope.
but he made
All right,
solid
Gavin.
contact, and
He's
that's all you're
0 for
looking to
2.
do anytime you're at the plate.
Foul ball there.
Fouls that one. It is 2 and 2. All right, we don't want them to enter their dugout all hyped and ready to hit, but with that strikeout, that is exactly what they'll do. They
Back
got
here at
1
Great
run
American
last inning.
Ballpark. New
They'll
inning
look
getting
to
started.
get 2
Here's the
this
Rockies
inning.
leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle.
It's not
In
going
the
to start
air,
with Doyle.
out towards
Fraley will be there.
Left center.
Good
Fraley
fielding from him.
snags it.
Man, Doyle's got
And
a
quick out
225.
the
It's
ball.
time to
So
move on
critical
from
to
him,
keep an eye on
Colorado.
the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run
Like,
on
the
fumes
guys that
a
I
little
want to
bit.
keep,
Mechanics
they all
can
have
drop
decent
off, and we
averages.
know they
I
need
mean,
him to be fresh and ready for
Kerstead
big
and
innings in
Butler
October.
excluded. But everyone
Down
else has
bases
pretty good
empty.
averages
Out
or
to
good
short.
home run counts. Looking at you, Josh. In fact,
Throw to
he's actually
first in time.
hitting well.
So 2 down now. And
Oh, here we
is
go. Here's
Nolan
another
Jones.
double chance for Nolan.
And
It is
misses.
just inside.
The count 2-1.
That's a good pitch
2
right
down,
there.
nobody on.
All right, we're going to go
The
same
top
spot,
half of the
slightly
sixth.
different pitch. And Luck's got him.
Second base, but he's got it to end the
All right, now, new pitcher on the mound.
now, Sean Dubin.
It's
And
a
as
righty.
relievers go,
So
he's got a big
Josh is going to
strikeout.
have
Tried to force weak
a,
contact, so
goodness gracious,
commanding
drop.
execution
Drop.
for him.
It does.
That's a fair
We're going to
ball.
keep him at, oh goodness, go back, go back, go back, go back. They have a
And
chance
they
to get him.
almost caught him, but he's back
Yikes.
in time.
He's not very
I'm not
fast, so
saying
you
that
don't
play
want to
was
advance
easy,
too
but it
far
was
when you don't
harder
want
than
to
it needed to be.
actually
Thanks to a
run.
bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
We don't have anyone in the
Running
bullpen,
first,
so
nobody out.
let's...
Now here is Garrett
Yeah, I was going to
Haynes.
say, take this pitch. I'm glad they threw it out of the zone. We're going to take the
Stirring
pitch.
in the Colorado bullpen.
We have 3
Angel
actual
Shabir
starters right
getting ready
there.
to go.
We're going to warm up
Stevenson also getting ready.
DJ. He's actually been doing a little better against lefties. He's still not great. Yeah, we're going to warm up Payam. Nah, he's late. He's a late pitcher. We're going to go Stomach.
Naylor on at first. Nobody out.
Hard hit. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Right off the wall. Do we keep him at second? No RBI here, but runners on second and third.
I'm sure he feels
Nobody
really
out.
good about that one. When you can
5-hole
make
hitter.
jumps off your bat like that,
Luis
thinking double at the
Robert,
very
0
least.
for
Put a
2.
great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Inside, just
That one is
inside.
inside.
That's a slow cutter when he throws a really fast fastball.
Gap in these situations. If he takes that approach,
High fastball. And he could get Robert out right here. Fraley is another good bat right on deck, though, so we're still in a good spot here. Foul ball.
2-2 upcoming.
That one was out of the zone, but it's a good way to
what I like about something
keep
being
the at-bat
hit to the
going.
right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second.
All right,
has
we're
a
getting better
very
to-
good
we're getting
read and
closer to
determine
pushing this
whether
to
or
the
not
right
they can
field like they're
score on
saying we
that
can.
base hit.
Another foul ball. This at bat continues. What a cutter right there. Just cut right away from my bat. Inside, full count. With Jake Fraley with 2 unlucky lineouts on deck. And he'll have the bases loaded.
Sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments where
This is
everyone in the
huge
stadium
for Fraley.
gets really locked in.
Huge. And he converts. That is at least 2. We're going to score 3. That is clearing the bases.
Now the second run is in.
A bases clearing double for Fraley.
Clear the bases, and the lead is up to 5. Runner in scoring position.
And now Lawrence
No
Butler
outs.
will get to bat.
And
New
for
pitcher
Cincinnati,
is
Lawrence
Huascar Ynoa. That is just outside. Butler, 1 for 2. It was a single. Let's see if we can go 2 for 3. Honestly, we don't see that very often, so let's see. Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. Very good pitch to hit.
Runner at second, nobody out.
Bottom of the 6th. Foul ball on that one. Way to stay alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's
I'm
much
gonna
easier
take
to do
a step
damage
back. We're not
against
gonna go.
mistakes.
We're not stealing,
That's
so
not
there's
what
no
that
reason
pitch
to
was.
take a step.
Down the
Geez, just
line.
inside
And no one can
on
get
that one.
to
So
it. It's a foul ball.
pushed it. We'd like to not push the next one. Let's get a hit. There's still no outs. We got 3 in already.
This one in the dirt.
I would love a wild pitch that we could actually put Fraley on third with. I want to know what they're... I've been so worried about running on Romo, but I don't even know what his throwing is like. That's not what I wanted to do. I pressed square. I'm not sure what it does. Romo, he's got a good arm. Not great. We're not stealing here. Uh-oh. 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 Good catch. Holy cow. Good lunging catch by the shortstop.
Back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, "Hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off." But he stayed focused.
Where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. Way high for Kerstad. He was 0 for 2.
Only 1 out here in the inning.
Yep, and that is awesome. Hard freaking high. That is going to put... Fraley is testing here. There's no way this is an accurate throw.
And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Way to go.
So,
All right, now
here's the Reds catcher,
Stevenson.
Tyler
I don't know why I tried to
Stevenson.
say Fraley again, because Fraley's on third. Stevenson, RBI opportunity, but with 2 strikes. De La Cruz is next. That's another guy that could hit a good RBI. Good ribby. Outside.
And it's 2-2. 2 outs and a runner at third.
By
Here
a
in the bottom of the 6th.
big margin. 2 strikes here. Oh my goodness.
Over, and it could have been worse.
That's a rough call against
But
us
3
right
runs
there.
come across in the inning, all on this.
Way to go, Fraley, though.
Welcome back as we take a check
No,
of the current
no
standings.
freaking danger. All right, switch is better against righties, so lefty would be the way to go. Lefty's the way to go. Who wants to come in? DJ?
Manager at it.
Sorry for making him think that he was going to pitch another inning. He was at 95 pitches. Okay, Simon
Pushed foul
Griffin.
off to the left and out of play.
Why do I not recognize this guy? Was he in earlier? I think he was. 310 average.
High in the air, out
He should
to
play
right.
for someone other than Colorado with that average.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So
It's
taking
amazing
it
that
is
we're in a
Ezekiel
position
Tovar.
to maybe lose this series. Not with the score we've got against us, or not with the score right now,
2 down.
but like they won a game in this series. Oh, never mind. I'm lying. It's the first game of this series. I'm sorry. I usually do
Next off for
the 3rd game of a series when I simulate. I'm doing the first game because it's the start of the month. That is going to drop for Fernandez. Oh, we're going
So he
to... Oh,
gets on
goodness.
base and keeps it going.
I'm glad I canceled that. That would have been bad.
Tyler Locklear.
Locklear hit a home run already. That one's way inside.
Yeah, that's ball 2.
2-1.
DJ Hers
Swing and a
with
miss,
the
and
strike.
that's strike 2.
With 2 down now
2 strikes.
and 2 strikes. He'll go for the strikeout. Not going to get it. We're not going to do it again. I'm catching that. Oh my
Throw him another breaking
goodness.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
What a glove flip. Good out by Lux right there. And with that lunging attempt in foul territory, I just gained a lot more respect for the guy. He's batting second this inning. And the 2 for 3, Ellie De La Cruz will take that.
And now 3-1.
3-1. He could get on here. That would be great. That would be very great.
That one pushed
Full
to
count
the
here,
left
though.
and foul.
Full count. No outs. Nothing to really worry about with the 5-run lead. Oh my goodness. Hard hit. Oh, just foul. Just foul.
Foul as it bangs off the fence.
All right. It's a full count still. It's been a good fight. Struck him out low.
Struck him out.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Gavin Lux digs in.
Gavin.
Base is empty, one away.
Gavin.
Bottom of the
0
seventh.
for 3. It's a good time to change that. It's not
Swing and a
gonna.
ball
Maybe.
lifted left
Yeah, it's not
field.
gonna. It's way deep.
Jones
Darn it.
makes the play. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty.
Who do we
Josh
want
Naylor,
to
the
bring
next to hit
in?
for the Reds.
None other than Josh Stamont. Alrighty. Yanoa has 30 pitches now.
Well struck.
That's well hit. Let's go. That's. I would call it a double.
Makes the turn and
It
heads
is
for
not guaranteed just yet. He is in there though.
And that's his 3rd hit.
Everything came together for him.
Nicely done, Naylor.
Really
All
well.
right,
Deep
Garrett
right
Hampson
field
hit a
right there. Got
really,
pitch to drive,
really
just stayed
hard.
through it nicely.
I
Didn't quite have the
think
trajectory
single
to
his
clear the fence,
last at
but
bat, and that's
always
going to put another run in.
Base hit. Naylor.
Oh goodness, it's actually really in question. Good throw. He's in there under the tag. Phew.
It's 7-1. And at first,
Now Luis Robert.
here's Robert now.
No, I'm not going to be a
Check on
meanie.
the
I'm not
runner.
stealing a base here. There's 2 outs in the 7th. We're up by 6. There's no reason to do anything right there. Actually, if we don't get
Delivery
out
to
on
Robert.
this pitch right here,
Fastball is outside.
I'm going to start warming up Chase Burns. We want him to have a game under his belt. Not canceled or anything, but actually, let's do it this way. If we get out right here, we will put Stamont on in. But if not, then we're gonna put Burns.
And that one
That's
clips
a
the corner.
rough call right there, Blue. That is rough. It's
Misses
inside. Full count. Now we're sending him because that's just what you do. And they should know that.
A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball,
Fights it
and
off,
we
you'll see
do it
another.
again. Is he over? He's over 2. Yeah, I think he's walked. It's another foul ball. Why isn't he going? I'm sending the runner. All right, here we go. He's going now. And it is in for a single. And the runner in motion puts him on 3rd.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped
All
it
right,
into the
Jake.
outfield.
So they're at the
Mr.
corners
Jake
now. And
Fraley.
here is Jake Fraley.
Oh,
Short, Total.
nothing there.
Over to first. Out. That ends the inning. And
Well, let me say no. And then let me cancel. He's a switch hitter. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right here. We're gonna put Mr. Burns in there. Chase Burns.
Gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Only
And you know,
6
bullpen
total
guys can
games.
struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So
Oh, no, he'll be
we'll
fine.
see how sharp he is.
He'll be
Mental
fine.
toughness matters in
I
situations
love this
like
guy.
this as well.
Swing and a miss
And
as
that's
he was
why.
late that
Okay.
time.
Now we're gonna go with a changeup, which only moves straight down. It's not the circle change.
And a ball evens
2 and
it
2.
down.
Good discipline by Freeland to lay off.
Stairs.
Okay. Had him in control. Oh goodness, that's a good slider.
One away.
Gonna love this guy. I think we'll use him in the main roster next year.
And now the switch hitting
We'll see
catcher,
how
Drew
things go
Romo.
in
Now that's
spring
smashed to right
training.
center.
Drew Romo.
And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. The throw
Quick
in.
turn to throw, but he is in there easily with the 1-out double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him.
It's
So
only his
that one
11th
has to
double
feel
on the
good.
entire
Good
year.
hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the
All right,
double.
Brenton
Easy
Doyle
spin
fouls
pitch
off the
like that,
fastball.
you can pull that thing
I
foul
think
without
Chase Burns can actually throw
And it's second.
100 in IRL. Oh, he is gonna go. Stevenson had a late grab, but he still has time.
on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as
He started
Tell how
so
far away
late.
that ball was. So
Struck him out, and the 8th is over.
And the third out. So we take
Burns is going to pitch in the 9th,
this
too.
one isn't
We're letting him
exactly
do that.
close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Off
okay.
script. They wrote a script.
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hair.
Oh, goodness. All right, Lawrence goes after that low sinker.
Was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Pretty
Well, Bruce, I
good
would
pitch
say
right there.
Invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber.
All right, that was two
Yes,
really good
I was the
pitches
barber,
in
man. I've been
succession.
cutting hair.
Now it's a
7:05
2-1
game.
count
I'd
to
be
Heston
finishing
Kjerstad.
someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist
Darn
and get
it.
your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse.
Heston
pressuring me to
Kjerstad
cut your
pops
hair.
out.
Hey,
Nothing
He's
going
got it.
here in the
Here's
8th
2
so
away.
far.
2
Now
outs,
Tyler
bases empty. Here's the
Stevenson
catcher,
has
Tyler
good
Stevenson.
stats against him. Do we perhaps? Nah, not yet. He's got a good OBP, but the average itself is lacking. Hopefully we can have a good year from Baldwin
No,
next year.
Absolutely not. Not even a
And that
middle
is
of
if
the
we can
road.
re-sign him.
So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional.
Oh,
barbers.
good eye there. 2-1.
Look fresh before the games.
We got Ellie on deck. I think he's 2 for 4 now. He struck out on a low
2
pitch
down,
his last
nobody
time up.
on. Scale of 1 to
3
10.
and 1.
What kind of barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
3? Yep. Oh, good hit by Stevenson.
Base hit out of the center.
Ellie will get to bat.
Never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. That
You
pretty big
did.
guy.
I'm actually really enthralled in this
It
story.
took a while.
Yeah.
All right, Ellie, 2 for 4, 2 homers,
Big date that night. He wanted me to make sure that everything looked good. Wow.
and a slow
He's a big
foul
guy, too. They
ball.
want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large.
Alrighty, 2 down, 2 out, or yeah, 2 down, 2 strikes, and a 3-2 count.
3-2 now.
Honestly, we probably should have pinch ran for Stevenson there. I don't mind though. We're gonna
So now
up high, and now Gavin Lux gets the bat.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That
Of course, they're
keeps
going to
this
keep
inning
Noah
alive,
in
puts a
because,
runner
I mean,
in
it's a
scoring
6-run
position,
game. They
and
got
a
nothing
chance
to
for this
lose.
offense to add on to their lead.
High fastball, honestly too high. Yep, just a little too high, but it was called a strike earlier, so that is one we got to swing at. Struck him out. Man, Lux, not a great day from him,
Back here in Cincinnati. Now the number
but
2
good
hitter,
defensively. So
Curtis
you're going to
Mead.
have some bad offensive days. So just make up for it with your defense. Oh my goodness, as I was saying, he had good defense. All right, he had time.
It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today.
No, it
They
was
still
not,
get the
but
out.
he got the out.
Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones. One down,
All right,
base is
Chase.
empty.
Does it count as a save? He played
Friendly,
2
getting an angle
innings.
on it.
It is a 6-run game though, so
2 away.
I doubt it. I doubt it counts.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Simon Griffin. There's
Strike
the final strike.
2.
At a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see.
What was that?
and
We're gonna go with the
yes,
curveball, try to end the game
nasty
on
slider,
that
but
nasty
just
stuff.
terrific.
He got him. Strike 3. Chase Burns gets this one over with.
Playing meaningful games in September is always exciting.
Yeah, we've been playing meaningful games since the start of this series, honestly.
More fuel to the fire.
And a 7-1
I will
finish in this one.
see you guys in the next one. It is officially the final month of baseball, I believe.
Crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Brady Singer got the win, and we got a 7-1 victory. My goodness, Christian Javier not having a good year, 6-15. That is going to do it for me, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. It doesn't look like they gave a save to Burns, which, I mean, it wasn't, so I'll take it. 3 out of 4 runs, or 3 out of 7 runs came from Ellie on 2 swings. So that's nice. Naylor went 3 for 4. That's awesome. Hampson 2 for 4. Jake went with a 3 RBI double. Great day for him. I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.